Hi guys, my name is Sebastian. I'm going to give you a review of what happened at the Tough Mudder event in Arizona that happened on March 14, 2015. However, this was not my first Tough Mudder event since I've completed one in 2012 and 2013. But since it's been 2 years since I actually did one, they did add some new obstacles in the course. For instance, Beach Swell. It's a big balloon where an individual has to jump over the top and reach the other side. There's rope to help them as well. And for those who can't jump over it, individuals have stayed behind to help carry individuals over or pull them up. I tried to help a girl once over the top, however her counterweight had pulled me back down to the start. So it was really hard for me to get back over it after that. The next one was Skid Mark, where an individual has to climb up a slanted wall that's towards them. And all they do was just climb up and over the top, and that was Skid Mark. That wasn't a very easy obstacle. The next one was Crybaby, where an individual has to crawl through in a tent that's filled with smoke. That's supposed to represent tear gas. The Birth Canal is where an individual has to crawl on the ground, but there's a tarp of water on top of them. It's supposed to increase the difficulty of them trying to crawl through the event. King of the Swingers, where an individual jumps off a platform onto a swing and then afterwards jumping off from the swing and touching the bell. You're not supposed to touch with your feet, but with your hands, but it was actually a very fun obstacle. Balls to Walls, where an individual climbs up and down a wall using knotted rope. This one is best served if you actually had gloves, because you can actually hold on and complete the obstacle without ruining or damaging your hands. The Liberator is where an individual will climb up an A-frame wall, where on one side of the wall you use pegs to propel yourself up using upper body strength. You can use your knees, but it'd be really difficult to hold on because that part of the wall is smoothed out, so it's very slippery. But you use the pegs into the holes, you insert them there, and you pull yourself up. At the very top, there's a little slot where you put those pegs into that slot and goes down to the bottom for the next individual Tough Mudder to use. And on the other side, there's a rope for the individual to help them get down the obstacle. Pole Dancer is where an individual is ascending and descending on parallel bars. Pretty much they're using upper body strength and their arms to propel themselves past this obstacle. And Dead Ringer is for those who are in the Mudder Legion. In other words, those who did a Tough Mudder event in 2014, but it's an obstacle where an individual uses metal rings to propel themselves using pegs on the side of an obstacle in order to get through it. And the Ring of Fire is not on the course per se, but it was in the Mudder Village, the area where you start and finish the event. A lot of individuals would do this event in which they would slide down a pole fireman style through a ring of fire into a tub of water. There were some advancements and some upgrades, improvements to some obstacles that were very popular in years past, like Arctic Enema, where an individual has to slide down into the ice bath, go underneath a board, climb overboard, and then get out. Funky Monkey 2.0 uses the concept of monkey bars that's ascending and descending, and they added a swing and they added a descending metal pole in order to increase the level of difficulty. Mud Mile 2.0 is where they deepened the deepened the mud water and increased the height of the mud mounds. So it'd be really hard to get over them yourself. At the same time, you need to help other individuals, and they need to help you in order to get past this obstacle. Kiss the Mud 2.0 is where an individual goes through different elevations on that particular obstacle, where you're going through water, mud, and hay. And with barbed wire on top of you, it's a very good possibility that you might lose your pants. Everest 2.0 is where they increase the height of the quarter pipe at the same time, round it off the top, so you really have to rely on individuals at the top to help you pull you over. And Electroshock Therapy 2.0 is where they added more wires. Some of them are color-coded, and some of them are meant to have increased voltage. However, not all the obstacles were that impressive to me. For instance, the upgraded ones for Electroshock Therapy, Arctic Enema 2.0, and Everest 2.0, in my opinion, were not that great. Everest 2.0, I nearly dislocated my shoulder because individuals weren't able to catch me or they weren't that strong enough to carry me over, plus I was tired. And there was a missing component, as according to the website, some of them actually has water. There was no water in this one, so this obstacle was incomplete. Electroshock Therapy 2.0, it was supposed to shock me the second I get in there, but I only got shocked twice, and it wasn't that strong of a voltage. In Arctic Enema 2.0, years past, I felt like my underwear disappeared every time. This time, it was more like a cold refreshment. It was nice because it was kind of getting hot, but I was hoping to feel a lot colder after that obstacle than before. Crybaby, it looked like they were going to use tear gas, but it tasted like a white minty smoke, and it just didn't taste good. It was supposed to affect my eyes, but it didn't really affect it at all. And individuals even said that that obstacle was nothing compared to what they experienced in college. And birth canal, it was supposed to be very difficult with a lot of water in your back. It was easy. It was too easy in my opinion. And I was able to get through that with ease, and an individual can just crawl on the side and not get affected by it at all. So the rest of the new obstacles, like King of the Swingers, that one was fun, as well as the Ring of Fire. Those were fun, fun to do. And some of the updated ones, Funky Monkey 2.0, Mud Mod 2.0, and Kiss and Mud 2.0, those were challenging. They actually provided a real challenge. However, you do receive some swag from actually completing an event like this. For instance, you get a free towel, something they didn't get off before, in my opinion, and a free t-shirt that says that you're a finisher. And they also give you a headband, the trademark headband. It says Tough Mudder and the year that you accomplished it. Since I did Tough Mudder 2 times before, 3 times total, I did receive one of these. And if you want to do a Tough Mudder event, you should try at least once in your life, because it's a great event. You meet great people, everyone helps each other out. It's not a timed race, and if you're down, people are there to help you. Everyone is genuinely nice, and they're willing and most likely helping you through the course. They are motivating you and they do the best they can to help you out when you are in need. So Tough Mudder, Tough Mudders, they're the nicest people you meet. And at the same time, if you want to do one, you must prepare for it ahead of time, because this event or course will test you mentally, physically, emotionally, and pretty much it tests your ability to help others. However, not everyone comes out unscathed. In fact, this is directly from Tough Mudder, from what I did. I scratched myself, so it is very difficult and it's very tough. And if you're still on the ball or on the fence on whether or not you want to do an event like this, you should volunteer. Because when you volunteer, you actually get to see what individuals go through and see if you like it. And if you do, you get 90% off on a future Tough Mudder event. One girl I talked to, she was volunteering on that Saturday. She told me on Sunday she was going to do an event and she only paid $40. I paid $100, but the reason why I paid $100 is because I bought it at a sale. But she only paid $40 because she was a volunteer and she's going to do an event. So you guys should definitely try it at least once in your life, because there's a saying that goes, if you can do one Tough Mudder event, you can do anything. And I mean anything. Nothing can stop you. So overall, this event was a good event. It wasn't the best. I wasn't that impressed. But for those individuals who are thinking about doing it, try it. If not here in Arizona, try it in New York. Or if you're in Europe, they have events in Europe, Australia, New Zealand. And they're always expanding. So try at least once in your life. You won't regret it. So my name is Sebastian. If you like this video, please subscribe and comment. And I hope you guys have a great day.